They say cats can sense things we can't. Earthquakes, death, ghosts. But whatever they're seeing now isn't supposed to exist.
This message is issued by the Emergency Coordination Center. Please listen carefully. This is not a test. Effective immediately, keep all dogs indoors and monitor your cats for unusual behavior. Over the last 72 hours, emergency lines have received hundreds of reports. At first, it seemed harmless, pets acting strange, refusing food, or hiding. But now, entire neighborhoods are experiencing the same thing. It began Thursday evening at 6:47 p.m. on Millbrook Avenue. A woman reported that her cat, Whiskers, wouldn't stop staring at the upper corner of her bedroom. His head kept following something that wasn't there. Slow, deliberate movements, like tracking invisible motion. When she tried to pick him up, he hissed at her for the first time in 8 years. The next morning, her neighbor's golden retriever came by for its usual visit, but instead of greeting the cat, it froze. Every hair on its body stood up. It barked, not at Whiskers, but at the empty space behind him. The woman said it felt like the air itself changed in that room, heavy and wrong. By nightfall, the pattern had spread. Calls came from Sycamore Street, Pine Hollow, Riverside Drive. Cats were leaving their usual resting spots, avoiding contact, and standing guard at windows, all facing the same direction. One father said when his daughter approached their cat, its eyes were completely black, no pupils, no reflection, just two dark circles that seemed to absorb the light. Their home security cameras confirmed it. 3 cats, in separate rooms, turning their heads at the exact same moment. Perfect synchronization, like something was controlling them from a distance. Dr. Martinez at Oakwood Animal Hospital examined several of these cats. Physically, they were fine. No sign of infection, no neurological disorder. But their stress levels were far beyond normal. Their heart rate spiked whenever mirrors or electronic devices were near. He said they were responding to something we couldn't detect, like a frequency just outside human range. Then came the mirrors. An elderly man on Riverside called emergency services after hearing his Persian cat making noises he described as trying to talk. The sound was broken, wet, and uneven, like a person learning speech for the first time. When responders arrived, the cat was still sitting in front of the mirror, its mouth moving silently, eyes locked on its own reflection. The man's daughter came to help, bringing her German Shepherd. The dog refused to enter the room. When she looked at the mirror, she froze. The reflection of the cat was facing toward them, even though the real cat's back was turned. When she pointed it out, the reflection blinked. The cat itself did not. The next morning, a jogger reported seeing 15 cats gathered in a perfect circle at Riverside Park, all of them motionless, facing inward. For nearly 30 minutes, they didn't move. When nearby dogs started barking, every cat turned its head toward the sound at the exact same second, then scattered, each in a different direction. The cameras recorded the event, but the footage is corrupted. The audio contains a low, rhythmic tone, mechanical, pulsing, that doesn't match anything in the environment. Saturday evening, the reports turned violent. A family on Forest Lane said their kitten wouldn't leave their baby's crib. It just sat there, staring. When they carried it out, it returned within minutes, always to the same spot beside the baby. Their dog, a border collie, stopped sleeping. It refused to leave the nursery, growling at the crib whenever the cat came near. The parents said the cat's purring had changed, lower, slower, vibrating through the floorboards. The baby cried every time it started. Experts are calling it a progressive behavioral phenomenon, divided into 4 distinct stages. Stage 1, withdrawal. Cats abandon food, stop resting in their normal places, and begin watching empty corners or dark spaces. They act as though they can hear something just beyond human range. Stage 2, synchronization. They start mirroring behavior with other cats. They take up positions near windows, doors, or mirrors, all facing the same unseen point. Owners report perfect coordination between multiple cats across different homes. Stage 3. Communication. Cats begin vocalizing in patterns that don't match natural feline sounds. Long, tonal pulses, broken syllables. Many owners describe it as whispering. Mirrors, glass, and even still water appear to draw their attention during this stage. Stage 4. Contact. Cats become fixated on specific family members, most often children. They attempt to approach or watch them for extended periods. Dogs react violently to this behavior. Do not interfere. If your dog becomes protective or refuses to leave your child's side, trust it. Do not separate the animals. Dogs seem to detect whatever is influencing the cats. Remove all reflective surfaces from rooms where your cat spends time. Mirrors, glass frames, metallic decor. Cover or remove them completely. Several families reported that covering mirrors immediately reduced their cat's agitation. Do not look directly into your cat's eyes during this period. Many owners report that their cat's pupils appear unnaturally black or show reflections that do not match the room. Do not attempt to record the sounds. Devices malfunction. The recordings contain distorted noises that were not heard during the actual events. In some cases, the people who listened to them experienced nausea, migraines, and panic attacks. Over 300 incidents have been confirmed since Thursday night. Investigators found electromagnetic spikes at cat gathering sites, along with soil disturbances that don't match surrounding samples. The air in those areas carries an electrical charge, like a storm that never comes. Veterinary reports show no medical cause. Blood tests are normal. Brain scans, clean. Yet every affected cat behaves the same way, and every dog reacts as if defending against something invisible. Wildlife cameras have recorded entire flocks of birds diverting around these neighborhoods. Local raccoons, foxes, and stray dogs avoid the areas completely. It's spreading, but no one understands how. Cats that pass through all 4 stages eventually calm down. They eat again. They sleep again. They stare less. But their owners say something's changed. They respond to sounds before anyone else hears them. They watch doors before anyone knocks. And even after they return to normal, the dogs never stop growling at them. If you notice any of these signs in your cat, take precautions immediately. Do not touch the animal. Keep children away. Keep your dog close. If your dog starts barking at nothing, it is not nothing. Report any gatherings of multiple cats immediately. Do not approach them. Do not attempt to photograph or record them. Stay inside and wait for updates through official emergency channels. Do not assume silence means safety. When the cats stop their strange behavior, when they go still and quiet, that is not the end. It means they've entered the final stage. Stay indoors. Keep your lights low. Watch your dog. And whatever you do, if your cat starts to speak, do not answer it.